I started at DePaul because an incident happened that I was visited by the Lord to say, go to DePaul University. I was on my way to school, having enrolled in Wright Junior College and was going to start on September 23rd. And you, of course, being my personal mentor, is familiar with the incident. And I said, no. I went into my office and said, Uncle Joe, by that time, I've got to go to DePaul University. He said, and it was 8:30 in the morning. He said, well, DePaul is in Indiana. I said, no, this was in Chicago, because I saw it in the bus this morning. He said, that's a Catholic university. Haven't you had enough of Catholic schools? We always argued about Catholicism versus Judaism. So I said, no, I've got to go there. So I left the office and went down to DePaul and asked to see the admissions director. And of course, I was 16 years of age, obviously from the West Side, because I didn't have any decent looking clothes on, okay? And the admissions director said, well, we'll give you these applications because you're late for this semester, you'll have to register for next semester. I said, no, I'm not late. Let me see your priest. This is a Catholic school. I met a young Irish priest. At that time he was young, but his name was William Fitzgerald. I go back and I look in my booklet because he was a special counselor for deranged students, like obviously this student out in the lobby. He won't leave until he sees the priest. And I explained to him, the Lord told me to come down here today. And if you go do the Lord's work, you got to do it when he says so, or else you take off that collar. I said, I got to start school today because I had a vision that I should come to DePaul. So he said, he looked at me, obviously I was not crazy. I said, I have not taken an exam, but just let me in. I said, and whatever I can do. So I started here as a special student. So I went on a mission to abandon music and study accounting in a fast program of 3-3. If you did 3 years in undergraduate and maintain a B average, you can get out of law school in 3 years if you want in the daytime. So when I came back to Father Fitzgerald and had adequate grades, and therefore he waived the entrance exam, I said, why should I take an entrance exam if I'm already competing? So he waived that and allowed me to register and get credit for the money I already spent, which I took as non-credit. And I started my freshman year at DePaul in 1957 on the blessings of priests who believed in a miracle, and I was that miracle.